All right, hello. So today we are going to talk about multiplying radicals. So we've simplified, now we're going to multiply. I'm looking at the top here. It says that we first need to multiply the outside numbers by outside numbers and inside numbers by inside numbers. Cool, got that. And then we simplify it by factoring. So let's take a look at number 1. I'm looking at this, I'm seeing I don't have any outside numbers over here, but I do have some outside numbers. I have 5 and 10. So I'm just going to multiply those together, and I'm going to make sure that they stay inside. I know 5 times 10 is going to be 50, and that's what we got. So that was step number 1. Step number 2, we need to find our factors and see if we could take anything out of this. So I know 5 and 10 because we just used those. Let's see, 10 has factors of 5 and 2. And now I think we've gotten to a point where we just have prime numbers. So I have a 5 that I'm looking at, another 5, and then this 2. Again, you don't want to count the 10 because we've already used it up. We have this, we have a set of numbers that we've already used for this. So 10 doesn't count. We're only looking at the ends of our branches here. So with that being said, I see a set. I have a pair of 5s, so I'm going to use those. They are going to come outside of the radicals since there is a pair of them, and staying inside is going to be that leftover 2. And that's it. Let's try another one. Let's do number 5. Number 5 looks a little bit different. It does have some outside numbers here. It looks like it just has a 5 on the outside. So if that's the only thing there, I'm just going to keep that out there. Inside, I'm going to need to multiply my inside numbers, which are 8 and 3. And then we're just going to keep that y inside as well. We don't need to move that anywhere. We're just going to keep that. Cool. Now we need to start simplifying. That was step number 2. So I'm going to find factors of 24. I know, let's see, 2 times 12 will work. 12 can simplify farther. I got 2 and 6. 6 can simplify farther. I got 3 and 2. All right, so let's see if we have any pairs here. I'm seeing a 2. That works. And I think that's it, because down here we just have the 3 and the 2. And those aren't the same, so I can't combine them. So when I go to rewrite this, I know that I'm going to have my 5 on the outside. That's going to stay there, didn't go anywhere. But I'm going to put that 2 out there as well, and then we could draw our radical and keep that 3 and 2 inside of that. And before I finish this, I still need to take care of this y. I have y to the 5th power here, so I'm going to draw out 5 y's. I'm looking for pairs here. I see I have 2 pairs with 1 left over. So since I have 2 circles of y's, I got 2 y's, or y squared. And one of those, the extra, this guy, is going to stay inside. All right. Now that looks a little bit long, so I'm actually going to condense this a little bit by multiplying my numbers together. I have 5 and 2, so that's going to make 10 y squared. With the square root of 3 times 2, that's 6. And my y is going to stay inside. Again, this is what we were practicing last time, just with that added step of multiplying first. Okay, let's try one more. I want to do number 9. Number 9 has all of the pieces. So it's got 2 numbers on the outside, it's got 2 numbers on the inside, and it also has 2 radicals. This is probably going to be like the toughest one that we see in class. So let's do this one piece at a time. I got my outside numbers first. Negative 3 times 6, that's going to give me negative 18. Radical. I need to multiply my inside numbers. I have 7 and 7, that's going to be 49. And then I have my r's. With these 2, I'm just going to add together my exponents. That's a rule that we learned during topic 6. When you multiply the same variable, you just add together their exponents. Cool. All right. Using my factoring, I'm going to simplify this. Oh, that's the bell. I have 7 and 7. That's my only pair. I don't have anything left over, so I know that's going to come out. So I'm going to do negative 18, 7, square root, and let's see with my r's what we have going on. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 r's here. I see 2 pairs with 1 left over. So I'm actually going to scoot this a bit. So I have r squared with 1 r left over. And the last thing I'm going to do is multiply my 18 and my 7, and I get 126, negative 126. R squared, square root of r. That was a little fast, but hopefully we get the idea because we had that practice with our last set of notes. But if you have any questions, please let me know, and have a good day.